Oh! Oh, man. Wow. I think is that Miku I got in my right ear? I think I got Miku belting away in my right ear. That is very cool. So is this riff, by the way. And this riff. All these riffs are really good. Oh my god. Oh, that drum fill. Ooh. That was good. What is this? Oh, ooh, this song is mean. I like it. That was so good. I can't think off the top of my head if I've heard a BAND-MAID song start with such an just aggressive vocal attack like that. Protect You maybe kind of does something, but not so into it. Completely sets the tone for what is, and I've probably only listened to maybe 20 BAND-MAID songs. I would say this is certainly, how do I put this? This has to be somewhere around the top as far as they're like more aggressive sounding songs. Those riffs have teeth. They are kind of like just mean and wicked sounding and just really, really fits into the whole dynamic of this song. It's loud. It's in your face with the vocals, the drumming, the drum fills were strong, and I think another aspect of what really made this song just feel so I'm not doing a great job of describing it, but man, that was so good. I guess I'll start with the vocals. For all the time that I spend in my videos just like focusing on bass, because I love playing bass, I am a trained vocalist. I mean, I've been a singer basically my entire life, and I've had lessons. I've been in like advanced vocal classes that you have to audition to get into. That's like my real background that I never really talk about. Like I've never titled my video like singer reacts to, or what. I'm just me. Moda, hi. But I do have like some working practical knowledge of vocals in music. Again, I don't really like get into that aspect of it, but for this song it feels very appropriate because again of how I don't have the words to describe it, so I just looked up synonyms for aggressive. The vocals are confrontational and pugnacious. Good. Let's go. Pugnacious. And by quick aside, tu et moi, which is French for you and me, because Psyche needs to learn how to tear the world down in 3 languages now. The vocals start with this, and I counted 8 seconds, which, I don't know. I feel like 8 seconds is a good, like, lengthy vocal scream attack is probably the best way I would describe it, as a good, strong vocal attack. That is very commendable. I would like to applaud, it's got to be Miku and Psyche for just really setting a tone and an energy for this entire song, Tu et Moi. Again, just a wonderful way to really establish the pugnacious and truculent. Truculent? Truculent. Let's go with that. I had never heard that word before. Truculent nature of this song, Tu et Moi. As a matter of fact, I started messing around with I isolated the vocal track. Really found some neat stuff. So this is let's just listen to the very beginning. Stripped away. No Misa, no Konami, no Akane. This is what the beginning sounds like. Ooh. Not quite as truculent, but still wonderful, wonderful harmonies there. The thing I did not pick up on the first time that I heard this was the harmony that Miku is providing. So if I have this right, Psyche is singing in E. E is the root. If I can, quick disclaimer, I know I just said that I took all these vocal classes for years and years and years and studied singing, but that doesn't mean that I understand music theory. I've never really studied music theory, and I'm about to go music theory on you, so I wouldn't take any of what I'm about to say too seriously. But I believe E is the root. Miku, it is, I think it's G, which would make it a major sixth. Major sixth. One more time. Right? Very interesting choice. And especially when I first started listening to BAND-MAID, everything they did blew me away. And a lot of it still does. Because I always think of this band as, like, they don't cut corners. They don't skip steps. It's a thoughtful choice. And I find that they do that a lot in their music, BAND-MAID. They are a thoughtful group when it comes to composing music, which I've definitely talked about in my previous videos on BAND-MAID, specifically with Konami, and how I think she really is just a very underrated music composer. She's a very good guitar player. But I think as just a composer and a musical mind, she's like a factory. She's just constantly spitting out little things, and it just that really add to the song that aren't so in your face and obvious, but are fit in like a puzzle piece would fit in. And it's cool that kind of thinking is now translated into this song in the vocals, and we're not even 10 seconds into it. Let me see. Which track? It's my right ear. Miku's in my right ear, so this should just be her. Or not just her, but her stronger. Of course, I also had to isolate that it was a get off of me, which, hello everybody, Future Moda here, interrupting Present Moda, and whatever Present Moda is talking about, with 2 things that I want to hit real quick. First thing, yes, I am trying to learn Misa's part. Sometimes the bass gets buried, lost a little bit in the mix. Other times, I can hear everything that's going on, but there are certainly some tricky spots, and Misa is a very tricky bass player. Certainly one of the trickier portions of this song is what I believe is the pre-chorus. It sounds like this. I spent time, I spent effort in trying to figure out exactly what was being played here. And then I had a thought. And that thought was, well, let's just look. On Misa's Instagram page, she has posted her practicing portions of the different songs from Epic Narratives. It's how I figured out all the stuff I was doing wrong when I did Protect You many, many months ago. Oh, what's this? On one hand, I was relieved that, like, okay, some of the stuff that I thought I got, I was right about. And now I have the answers to the stuff that I didn't know. The other half of me was really aggravated that I spent so much time when the answers were right there. The other thing I will say, when I was talking about the vocals and I dissected everything and isolated stuff, just for the heck of it, pull up the lyrics. Let's see like what everything looks like. And there wasn't really any great answer for what is being said before the final chorus. I flipped out because I hear "Get Off of Me." Lyrically, it's not written anywhere unless you just, go on your search browser. I use Google. And it says "Better for Me." And I asked around. I got answers on both sides. I just think it's one of these things that, like, unless you ask Miku or Psyche or whoever else outright what is being said here, I won't know for sure. I have it right here. I hear a G. Could be better for me. I think "Get Off of Me" is just... it's so gnarly. It's like, get out of my way. Who do you think you're talking to? Get off of me. I don't know for sure. I'm going with "Get Off of Me." It's my video. I'm making the rules here. Executive decision, just so I don't have to go back and cut out all the fun stuff that I said about that portion here. Get off of me. That's it for future Moda. I don't know what present Moda, past Moda, present Moda to you. I guess it's all present Moda. Am I present Moda? Sorry. Thank you for indulging my nonsense, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Get off of me. Can I get by? Can I get by now? Get off of me. Get off of me. Oh, that's good. Let's listen to this outro. And as I've gone back now and listened to this a couple more times. Miku really put a lot into this song, into the vocals specifically. And here's just what the last part of the song sounds like. This is so cool. Get off of me. Shut your eyes. You can shut your eyes. Let's just get that right side. I took the right channel, which is where I'm hearing Miku more prominently, and mixing it into both channels. So hopefully if I did that right. Okay. Yeah. The vocals are so good. All right, let's move on to... I am a sucker for like chromatic, like half-step intervals in music, and BAND-MAID has like cornered the market on some of that stuff. They always manage to find usually one or two ways to fit that kind of chord progression into their music. The whole basis of the main riff is a descending chromatic interval starting from G flat, F, finally landing on E. The timing, the whole timing of the song, that first part too, was very interesting because it still times out to a 4/4 beat. But the thing that was throwing me as I was listening to it was they throw in like an extra 4 count before they get into the main riff. If you were to, and again, music theory alert, I guess if you were to try to figure out the count for this and you were subdividing, that's the word I should use, right? Yeah. The beat and putting it into eights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You throw in that extra 4, again, it's like this little extra breath, but it's this suspension before it kicks right into that main riff that just, it's great. Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget the extra 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, I would give anything to sit in a production booth and watch how this all gets mixed together. I would just shoot through the roof. The first time that all comes together like that, it's amazing. It's so good. Oh, the song is great. The drumming is outstanding. There's like 100 different fills, which concludes with like a punk rock beat. And I've talked about this with BAND-MAID before in other videos, but and I like them for so many different reasons, but I think one of my biggest reasons that I am such a fan of this band is the like almost tangible growth of these 5 as musicians compared to how they started. And I'll admit I haven't listened to like everything from, back with the old days, Small Hat, Akane days, I guess. You listen to that stuff and you compare it to like what they're doing now. It's just their ability to take a rock song and put this like stamp on it, this aura, this like their sound is probably the best way that I can put it. The way that they have developed a sound for themselves in rock music, I think again it's commendable. Yeah, that. I don't know if it's just me, because maybe it's just because they're both in E, but my brain starts musically connecting like other things that it reminds me of. It reminds me, there are these like little echoes of the primary lead part of Hallowed Be Thy Name by Iron Maiden. Which, to me, does not sound too far off from the beginning of Tu et Moi. So what do we call that? BAND-MAID? BAND-MAID. What was I talking about? In conclusion, the song is great. BAND-MAID is great. Everything that I've heard off of Epic Narratives has been great so far. So I'll be back here in a minute or so to wrap this up. But I guess let's see how I did with Misa's bass portion of Tu et Moi. If you have made it to this point of the video, thank you so much for watching up until now. My BAND-MAID videos can be very long because apparently I have a whole bunch of stuff to say about this music and the songs when I hear them. So here we are, and here you are. Thank you for making it up until now. This was a lot of fun. This is probably some of the most fun I've had learning a Misa part. And I think I would say this is my favorite bass section that I've done on Epic Narratives. I haven't made it through the entire album. I've done a couple of songs, but yeah, I like this one a lot. Thank you to BAND-MAID. Thank you to Misa for always providing me great music to learn and practice and study. And as I always say, if I could be as a tenth as talented as she is, I would feel very accomplished. I want to shout out BAND-MAID Blue, who also does some bass covers on their channel. Popped over there, looked at their cover of Tu Et Moi. I'd encourage you to check it out. To compare notes. And then also a shout out to Dean F. Dean F on YouTube does all these MIDI versions of BAND-MAID songs. Sent some tabs my way, and they're very good. And it was a great resource for me to kind of double check some stuff that I thought I was hearing but wasn't positive, because sometimes Misa's stuff gets lost in the mix. BAND-MAID Blue, Dean F on YouTube. Go check them out. And thank you to you for watching. Did I thank you already? Thank you again. Thank you to you. Per usual, I don't know what I will do next, but I hope it will be fun and entertaining as I close in on 100 videos on this channel. Man, I am getting old. You can also check me out on other platforms. I am here, obviously, on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram, on Twitter, and Twitch. Come say hello on any of those platforms. And yeah, that's all I have on Tu Et Moi. Thank you again for watching. I will see you in my next video.